All right, really a complete game for us. I mean, I thought our special teams played well. I thought our defense played really well. They gave us 4 extra possessions with a blocked field goal, 2 turnovers, and then stuffing them on a 4th down. And so that was huge. It was the things that we talked about all week. And then offensively, it was, we ran the ball really efficient, and Mitch threw the ball as well as always. Boy, I've got a lot of
Was that a design run for him on the touchdown, or was there an option?
It's a run pass option. Yeah, it's one of those RPOs that we have in the offense that he makes a decision on what he needs to do.
What led to the effectiveness of the run game? That's the best we've seen him run the ball.
Well, I told somebody asked me this week, how was Hood, and I said he's as close to 100% as he's been all year, and that means going all the way back to camp. He's really feeling good now, and he's feeling like he's 100%, and so he's breaking tackles. Offensive line did a heck of a job today. I thought they all did. I thought we blocked on the perimeter well. It was just an overall team effort.
What has the process been like to get Elijah back to this point where he's healthy and feeling like his old self?
I think the biggest thing for him, it's been frustrating for him mentally, because he hasn't been at 100%, so he hasn't done the things that he really wants to do. Because for him, it's all about contributing to the team and the success of the team. And so I think he feels pretty good right now that he's finally back, and he feels good about the way he's running football.
When he's healthy, how does that change the offense and what you can do? And how does it affect play
Well,
calling and how you design?
oh yeah, sure it does. I mean, because now you get into some third mediums that you can still run it, 3rd and 3s and things, so your tendencies aren't as, not all passing when we go to 3rd medium, which helps us, because that, to be able to be over 50% on 3rd downs, we're going to have to be able to run the ball some and be effective that way. It also, enables you to be in less 3rd longs, because you're more effective running the football 1st, 2nd downs.
3 straight 100-yard receiving games by Bug. What's been different the last few weeks with them?
Well, I can tell you what, in this game, they were going to roll. They rolled everything. They rolled a lot of things to Switzer side. No matter whether we put him in the boundary or to the field, we were looking for ways to get him into some situations, and they kept rolling that way. And so that enables Bug to be in a lot of one-on-one situations.
Is that
he's going to win the majority.
Is that what happened on his long touchdown?
On the long touchdown, we've been running a play into the boundary that we were having success with, and they started bringing the safety down, and so we decided to pop it, and Bug came over.
When you're playing an offense like that, how advantageous is it to get those first 2 scores and be up 10-0, and basically be able to trade scores the rest of the way if you have to?
Never feel like you're in a comfort range when you're playing against them, because they can score, and that's what I'm so proud of our defense for, and that's why we talked about somehow besides the turnovers that we needed to create, we had to steal a couple possessions, and that meant we had to stop them on a 3rd and short or a 4th and short, which we did once, and then we had to block a field goal, and we did. And I think that's 3 games now that we block field goals.
Mikey Bart had
Was
some.
9 of 11 on 3rd down. He picked up 7 first downs throwing the ball. He's done that all year long. Is that unique in a quarterback? He seems to elevate his play in this type of situation.
Well, he's really good. I mean, he's good. I mean, I'll put him up there against anybody in the country. I mean, he can do it. He's pretty calm. The game slowed down for him. His feet are in great shape. I think he would probably tell you he had one throw he wished he had back, and it was because his feet weren't in the right place. But he's pretty sound, and he's pretty technically sound, and so he makes really good decisions. He takes care of the football.
Mikey Bart had a few big plays. He had the play on the 15-yard loss where he kind of forced Thomas to, I think MJ ended up getting him. He forced a fumble, ran a guy down on the sideline. Does he infuse the other guys when he's making all those athletic plays like that?
What Mikey does is Mikey plays the same way every single play. That guy's got a motor. He never slows down. When he's on the field, he goes as hard as he can every single play. And I know to you guys, you think, well, doesn't everybody do that? No, everybody does not do that. If we could get everybody to do that, we'd be incredible. And you would think, well, heck, that's got to be easy to do, isn't it? No, it's not. I mean, to go out there and play as hard as you can each and every snap, it's a lot of people can't do it. But Mikey just has that motor about him, and he does it all the time.
If Elijah doesn't have that big first quarter, is Bug as wide open as he was for that long touchdown?
Probably not. I mean, obviously, the more efficient we are running the ball, the more plays we can make in the air. And so our guys know, and that's why those receivers do such a great job of blocking on the perimeter, because they know, every time they do that, they're creating a situation for themselves that's gonna open up something for them.
Was there a different point of emphasis for the defense after halftime, or anything that changed?
Didn't change one thing, didn't adjust anything, you know. Hey, we wanted to be, all we told them is to go out there and play pissed off.
Larry, when you look at the progress that this team's made this year, how does it compare to where you were last year at this time?
I mean, this team has a lot of grit, just like last year's team. I mean, they don't flinch in the face of adversity. They play for each other. I mean, they've got each other's back. They play really hard together. They love each other. I mean, they're very, very similar. They really are, you know. A lot of these guys are the same guys, you know, but, you know, you got guys like Schottner and Shaq that were back, and to get to see them, and, you know, they're gone. But, you know, those young linebackers, you know, Cole Holcomb and Andre Smith, and they really have upped their game. They're really starting to feel comfortable with what they're doing. And it's all about our preparation. If you watch these guys practice, I mean, they prepare really hard, and that's the key. You know, I can say, you know, that I know exactly what practice is going to be like on Monday. I know what it's going to be like on Tuesday. I know what it's going to be like on Wednesday. I don't have to wonder, are they going to bring it today? You know, I mean, I can't tell you that I've walked off a practice field thinking, God, that was a terrible practice. I mean, now, I also don't ever walk off the field and say, God, that was sky high, unbelievable either. It's just like they kind of stay right in this area right here. And as long as they keep doing that, we're going to be okay.
Did any of those alumni come back and talk to some of the younger guys, like Shaq?
Oh, all the time. Yeah, Shaq was in the locker room, and they were in the defensive meeting the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were in there, and you know, I mean, it's always good to see those guys back. We have a lot of guys that come back. There were a lot of guys here today.
With the short week, what's the rest of your weekend like?
Well, when I finish here, pretty much we're gonna go back in the office, and we're gonna start on Duke. We'll be in here tonight, all night, with the coaching staff. And then we'll get the players off tomorrow, because we've got to do 90% of the game plan tomorrow. We'll practice on Monday, which we don't usually do. It'll be a short practice, about 15 periods. We'll go with shorts and shoulder pads. We'll come back on Tuesday and have a 15-period practice, and we'll be in spiders. And then on Wednesday, we'll do our drives and our special teams, and we'll do that in helmets, and that's it. The key is making sure they're fresh on Thursday. And you know, it is a big deal how much energy they use in a game, okay? So they'll be beat up, bruised, all those things. And so the key is just making sure that they're fresh on Thursday. As a coach, you're wanting to put in things, you know, game plan, all these things, but you got really 2 days. And, you know, they got to be able to execute it. So it's more about them being mentally fresh.
Did you work ahead at all during the bye?
No.
Coaches always want to be peaking at this time of year. Where do you think you guys are because of that?
I think we're playing our best football right now. I think we're getting better and better. And I tell you what, I'm really proud of these guys, because to be able to do that with the injuries that we had and the guys that we've lost, you know, we lost Caleb Peterson, we lost Mac Hollins. I mean, we lost Jonathan Smith. I mean, we've lost some guys now, and so just for us to be playing our best football, you know, the second week in November, I mean, that's a tribute to our coaching staff, because they've done a great job of bringing these guys along.
Let's take 2 more if we have them.
Got to be nice to see Dewan back out there on the field, playing, hitting, doing all that kind of stuff.
Very much so, you know, and so it's nice to get him back, you know, and so I don't know how he played, I'd find out, but it was just good to have 17 back out there.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Was that a question or another statement?
I was going to ask a question, but I didn't get to it.
All right, thanks, everybody.